If you have been keeping shrimp for a while, you may have come across this, Cholla wood. But what is it, and where does it come from? And how does it benefit your shrimp tank setup? Well, let's take a look. Cholla wood is a soft wood. It's actually sold in pieces around 4 to 6 inches long. It's not like usual wood that you would put in your aquarium. It's actually the wooden skeletal remains from the Cholla cactus or Cholla cactus. When the cactus dies and it dries out, this is what's left. So what are the benefits of adding Cholla wood to your aquarium or shrimp tank? Well, first of all, Cholla wood or Cholla wood is a spectacular looking piece of wood. It's hollow with all the holes inside. So to start, it adds a beautiful visual interest to your aquarium, but it adds more than just a beautiful decoration. Unlike most woods you can add to your aquarium, Cholla wood is a soft wood and will break down over time. As it breaks down, all kinds of beneficial things happen. As with Indian almond leaves, which is another popular addition to shrimp tanks and aquariums, tannins are released into the water. Tannins will stain the water slightly, but will imitate the natural environment of your shrimp and fish. Most importantly, tannins contain antibacterial and antifungal properties, which will help protect your fish and shrimp against disease and infection. I have done a video regarding Indian almond leaves, and I will leave a link at the top of the screen. Cholla wood makes the perfect place for your shrimp to forage. As Cholla wood breaks down, a natural biofilm forms on its surface. Biofilm is a layer of bacteria and unicellular organisms. It's a favourite food for shrimp, especially shrimplets. If you are enjoying today's video, can I just ask you to click the subscribe button and the like button, just to help support the channel as much as possible. Thank you. Shrimp are well aware that they are at the bottom of the food chain, so Cholla wood, with it being hollow and holy, gives shrimp an ideal place to forage for food in safety. It also offers great sanctuary to shrimp after molting, a time when they are very vulnerable. If you're lucky enough to have Cholla cactus growing where you live, which is like Mexico, then you can go out and cut it easily and cultivate it, just dry it out. But if you're like me, who lives in the UK, where sun and cactus are a very rare thing, then I went on Amazon and bought 3 pieces. I think they cost me about £12, and then they came over from America. I will leave a link in the description. Cholla wood is easy to use in your aquarium or shrimp tank. As with all woods, once you place it in the tank, it will float. You can just let it float around the top of your aquarium, and over the next couple of days it will get waterlogged and it will sink. But I would advise to boil it first, so it becomes waterlogged and sinks straight away. But just be aware that boiling it will sterilise the wood, but will also speed up the process of the wood breaking down. To prepare Cholla wood, take your wife or husband's best pan, pour water in, bring it up to boil, and then place in the pieces of Cholla wood you want to prepare. I'm doing 2 today as I have 2 shrimp tanks. Cover and gently boil. I'm going to try this for 10 minutes and we will see how it goes after that. After 10 minutes the thin piece was ready. Put it in some cold water just to see if it sunk and to cool it down, and then I've given this piece another 5 minutes, and let's see if this is ready. And there we go, it sinks and it's cool and ready for the aquarium. This is my crystal bee tank. They're a red and black in here. There's about 16 red and I think there's 8 black, but I never see them. They never come out. So this is a piece of bogwood with a nubius on there, and it's hollow, and they all go in that. They never come out. So I'm going to place it there because it's heavily planted, this, with CO2, and hopefully it'll entice the crystal bee shrimp out so I can see them. Even if it doesn't entice the shrimp out, which it already is doing, oh my god, this has been in 2 to 3 minutes and there is already 2 crystal reds on it. That's amazing. So if anyone is thinking about adding cholla wood to your shrimp tank, then there's the proof that shrimp love it. That's literally been in 2 to 3 minutes. There is 2 shrimp on it, the one that you can see in the middle, and to the bottom right of the wood there's another one, and another has appeared out off shot on the right hand side. So that's 3 shrimp have come out within 3 minutes of this being put in the water. I think it's going to be a great addition. Let's see what it's doing over in my other tank that has cherries in there. So this has been in my red cherry shrimp tank for about 10 minutes now. The Cubensis fry that I'm growing out in here at the moment have definitely intrigued with it, as I think there's 2 actually swimming inside it at the moment. There's a snail on there, but the shrimp not yet. So we'll come back to this tank later, give it an hour or so, and we'll see what the cherry shrimp think of it. So a couple of hours later, my red cherries haven't paid in particular notice to it, but I know they will. They're not shy, they're out all the time, so I know they will come out. But as you can see, my red cherries love it. There are 3 on there at the moment. There's an Otocinclus on there. There's a Mano shrimp in there too, and a little Pygmicora. So they are a great addition to your shrimp tank, and they are a great addition to your aquarium, because that is the most bee shrimp that I've seen out for quite a while. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll catch you on the next one.